Hello, welcome, and thank you for visiting the Tobias Investing channel, where the mission here is to motivate you to experience a sense of global, economic, social, and industrial awareness that educate and guide us into planning for and protecting that standard of living we're accustomed to while walking through these historical events. I wanted to share with you where to learn what I have learned, because I feel like I have been exposed to some very important and very educated people through social media like YouTube that have done some great research for us to learn from and have given me direction on where to turn for more research. I didn't want to reinvent the wheel while trying to do this, though. So instead, I decided to help their community by guiding you to their channel to hear for yourselves the information they are sharing with us and how they are helping us to prepare and position ourselves through this great reset we are already in, which is discussed in the World Economic Forum site. I encourage you to become very familiar with that site at www.weforum.org, www.weforum.org. A few of the other sites that you should be familiar with to see what is happening around you are the IMF site, the International Monetary Fund site, www.imf.org, www.imf.org, and the Fed site, the Federal Reserve site, www.federalreserve.gov. And last but not least is the BIZ site, the Bank of International Settlements, www.biz.org. Just like Crypto Teacher says, please be sure to educate yourselves so you don't fall for the Hegelian dialectic. Hello again. Hopefully you have watched the other suggested videos, like Hidden Secrets of Money, so you understand monetary life cycles and what money is versus what currency is, and how we are in a consumer-driven, debt-based monetary life cycle. Also, hopefully you've watched the Great Depression, so that you understand what we will have to endure, how the environment is similar to now, how wealth transfers, and how the politicians make their decisions during these times. Hopefully, you have started following some of the educators, because it's imperative you keep up with current events, as balloons are overextending throughout our economy. And also, hopefully, you become familiar with the videos from the last episode, like New Money, so you can see what the future looks like, cashless and automated, and how quickly things can happen, as well as the other videos about cryptocurrency or crypto assets and social credit scores, as well as CBDCs and the potential blackout, where Professor Klaus from the World Economic Forum explains how he would like to see an absolute and complete blackout going into the Great Reset. Well, the fifth and last step in this journey I wanted to share with you today in order to build a solid educational foundation, in my opinion, is where to learn about how to position ourselves in order to walk through this global reset, knowing and understanding what to expect and what is really going on behind the smoke screens. I feel that Lynette Zhang has done a fabulous job with explaining her position on what she is doing for herself and for her family. I watched her interview by Baby Investments, which is a 2-part series, and I feel they have covered a lot of ground going over her mantra and her wealth shield, which is food, energy, shelter, security, community, barterability, and wealth preservation, in order to become more self-sustaining throughout the reset. Part 1 is called Lynette Zhang's Silver Squeeze Currency Reset, Illegal Gold, and How to Invest in 2021. Part 2 is called How to Prepare for the Currency Collapse, Land, Bitcoin, Gold. Another important episode, to watch is Lynette Zhang's interview with Wayne Jett on the crisis cycle. This is probably the most single important interview I have yet to see. Please watch these 3 interviews in order to put all the information you have been learning into action. If you have watched these videos I have already suggested, then this will make perfect sense to you. It's important that we understand our economy and our government and what we as the general population will have to prepare for in order to endure during these times. With the vast availability of YouTube channels out there, I wanted to share with you my experiences that have educated me on what we might be going through when there is a total global reset. It's a monetary, economic, industrial, and social reset, sending us towards the 4th AI revolution, the artificial intelligence revolution. I wanted to share with you how I'm preparing and positioning myself and my family in this complete global reset. I feel that having a strong foundation of what is happening around us is necessary to be able to build on that in order to make smarter decisions to stray us from what we are being led to believe as a mainstream population. If you go to your YouTube app search engine and type in Baby Investments and Lynette Zhang, then this 2-part series will populate. For the other video, you can type in Lynette Zhang and Wayne Jett, the crisis cycle. After watching these episodes, I wanted to share it with the world. They had done such a fantastic job with a wealth of information, covering what we need to do to position ourselves to self-sustain and endure this reset, then come out well on the other side when we are able to take advantage of the reset's opportunities. I definitely shared it with everyone I knew because I believe this is what every person needs to watch in order to build an educated foundation. So we have some kind of direction on what to do to protect ourselves through this global reset that we are already going through. It's not too late to get started, and I encourage everyone to start now, most importantly with education. I will continue to share with you my experiences on what has helped me to understand which direction to go in when I'm making investment decisions. I have also been able to help my family realize what we need to do to prepare ourselves for the reset into this next revolution we are already walking through. I am not sure if you know this, but from what I'm learning, we are going through historical times where we will have a worldwide monetary reset to a global cryptocurrency monetary system, not to be confused with CBDCs from each region's Federal Reserve fiat system, as well as evolving into a new revolution of artificial intelligence, where most everything will be moved over to blockchain and an automated robotic system, and even a social reset where we will experience a social credit score instead of a financial credit score, and where we will own nothing and be happy, according to the World Economic Forum, and a progression to become a more green industry with a carbon-free footprint. Like Lynette has always said, you always have to do what you're comfortable with, but I'm following for myself my mantra: food, water, energy, community, shelter, security, barterability, and wealth preservation. She added security after the crisis last March, when she realized what her holes were in her mantra, which was security, since she lives inside the middle of the city. So she got a bug-out house outside of the city. She always lets us know what the 3 true legs of dynastic wealth are to do well on the other side and throughout our generations, which are real estate, gold, and rare collectibles. So please take the time out of every day to educate yourselves so you know what action to take, because remember, like Lynette says, ignorance does not make you immune. It only leaves you vulnerable. Lynette has even started her own site for her mantra called Jewel of Encanto at jeweloфencanto.com, which a link will also be in the description below. These aren't normal times. These are extraordinary times where history is being made. So please educate yourselves with an open mind so you can make decisions with the research you're doing for yourself as I've done for myself, and started building a foundation of education so you don't go through this blind. I will continue to share with you what I have learned. I want to thank you for watching my channel today. Please know I am not affiliated with Lynette Zhang, Wayne Jett, or b.a.b.y Investments. I am just sharing what I have learned from their video series. I am not a certified financial advisor, so please do your own research and make your own decisions based on your own knowledge, and or speak to a professional to make decisions. You can even schedule an appointment at ITM Trading to allow the team there to guide you in an investment strategy based on Lynette's original plan. I am just someone that wants to share my experiences with you and to help motivate you, so this is for educational entertainment purposes only. It's very important to know how our economy works and how it has worked historically, since history always repeats itself, or at least rhymes very well. As an entrepreneur and as an investor, I try to keep my hands in all of the honeypots, because we cannot know when and what will show strengths and what will show weaknesses. Ultimately, on this channel, I will be sharing topics like multiple streams of income, a small home-based business, prepping for self-sustaining times, investing in the stock market with dividends, and precious metals with some collectibles, and cryptocurrency with staking, and why you should have some cash in a wild or dry powder, meaning cash in reserves, as it is our current form of currency and our first line of defense. If you like this video, then please like and subscribe to help me spread the word to as many people as possible. If you are watching this on mobile, then you can click on the thumbs up at the bottom of the video and then click on the subscribe button. If you are watching this on TV, then you can press on the arrow up button on the remote and click on the channel thumbnail to subscribe, and click on the ellipsis titled More. These 3 dots are for more options, and then click on the thumbs up there. You can also forward the video to help spread awareness so people can start thinking about what they need to do to educate and prepare themselves as well. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day. Please watch and learn from Lynette Zhang, Wayne Jett, b.a.b.y Investments. Now that we have a solid foundation to be able to make more sensible decisions, I will be able to start sharing with you how I put into action what I've learned from my own due diligence of research. Remember, it's not too late to start. There is no telling how long the government can kick the can down the road for. The best time to have started was yesterday, and the worst time is never to start. So the most sensible time is to start now. All right, see you next time. Take care and keep learning. Bye.